Hello class, MrAhannon here bringing you the art chat for our second to last assignment. Yes. The painting that I have chosen is Edward Hopper's Nighthawks. This painting is only one I felt I could explain and truly understand through the Google searching I did. I'm going to give you a brief history and style of the painting, the story behind it, and what I felt about the painting before I did all the research. So, just in a nutshell. Uh, to begin, made in 1942, Hopper made this painting to portray the gloominess feeling after the Pearl Harbor attacks. Um, the diner used in this painting was inspired by a diner in Hopper's neighborhood in Manhattan, New York. That diner is now demolished, it is no longer standing. Though it seems that much is said in this painting, Hopper has been famously quoted in saying, unconsciously, probably I was painting the loneliness of a large city. So there isn't much to narrative about most of his works. Um, Pretty much it's just simple. Tells a little bit of a story, but that's about it. No, hidden signs or anything like that. What kind of style Hopper used? He used an oil on a canvas type of style with introduction of fluorescent lighting, which is pretty much, if you're looking at the painting right now, is the lighting outside of the diner, which kind of gives a eerie, kind of gloomy effect to the painting. And he was one of the first ones to do this, and a lot more artists after that used that kind of idea in most of the works. So that is about the history. A little bit about the story behind it. We'll start with what you see in the characters there. You got the one lonely man sitting on one side of the bar, a couple, and the person who works in the diner. And pretty much what I found out when I got out of it is, let's start with the man working. You can see he's kind of enclosed in the bar area, but I've researched and it said um, though he's enclosed, he's more actually free. He has a job. He can look at the customers with a half smile. So pretty much he doesn't, he's not unhappy pretty much. And as the three characters at the bar, you can kind of see that they're not really conversating with each other. They're kind of lost in their thoughts. Kind of, and pick kind of the night owl type of idea of being out late, being at a diner late, and pretty much just, they're not very happy. They're lonely. Even though that man with the woman, it seems that she's more into him than he is to her. That's what I found some research also. Um, and they're kind of just sitting there in their own thoughts, thinking about, what's going to happen next, kind of the afterthoughts of, Pearl Harbor. And as you can see outside of the diner, it's this kind of lonely streets, lonely urban area. Um, Not much going on outside, and that's what pretty much Hopper was trying to, persuade there that um, nothing's too exciting at these times. And another thing that I caught on that I researched about, that you can kind of tell that you can't see any entranceway into the diner area, and then Hopper would try to um, kind of persuade that idea of the being trapped and in confinement, during that time. There's kind of no way out, and you know, in or out, and just kind of stuck in that, kind of thought in that area. So, trying to think of anything else I can think of. Um, oh, I should have said this at the beginning. Um, what really catches people's eye when looking at this painting is kind of the lights inside the diner. That kind of, you know, grabs your attention, and it kind of grabbed my attention in a way. That's the first thing I started to look at, and then I started looking at the people and kind of what their emotion they felt, their position. They talked about in the research. They talked about their slouched kind of look and how they're lost in their thoughts, just thinking. And they also said with the title of the Nighthawks, you can tell that the nose of some of the people in the painting, that they're kind of pointed. So he tried to persuade that the noses were beaks, kind of Nighthawks idea. So that's pretty much what I got out of that painting. Before I did all this research, I got out of it, the nightlife and how they're dressed. This afterthoughts of being lonely. So you can tell that what I thought the guy was there by alone, that he didn't take anyone home. Even though the couple sitting next to him, they kind of had a good time, but after looking at it, they both, you know, don't seem happy, even though they're sitting there. Especially the couple, they're sitting there, with each other, but it just doesn't seem like he's too into it. And the worker, he's just, doing his job, kind of not paying attention to any of them, and kind of worried about his own life and what he needs to do, just to make it. So I hope you guys got everything out of it as I did. Um, I like I said, just keep looking at it, and if anything else is posted in the blog, if you guys find anything else. All right, thank you.